Hello, welcome to Food Art's Systematic Approach. I'm John Gargone.
All right, another really cool garnish that I like to do. Actually, it's a border, that you can make. If you have like a platter or a mirror and you want to put some products in there, say like little baby carrots for a vegetable mirror, or green olives or black olives, little things. And instead of using a glass dish to hold them together, you can actually use borders to hold them together. And what I call these are standing cucumber slices. And what I'm going to do is just take a real thin slice just off the bottom. Not too thin. I'll go a little bit thicker than that, just so you have a wide base. Don't got to worry about it. See how that is? Yeah, you took off that much. It's probably a ½ an inch. Go ahead and trash that, or I could use that for garnish later. And then I'm just going to proceed to slice this cucumber. But I don't want my slices to be running everywhere, because then I'm not going to be able to keep them in the same order that they were. So I'm going to use the tip of my knife. I'm going to put it down. Right, I'm going to keep that handle up, way up high. I'm going to use that guide finger just like we've always done before, with that thumb stretched back, and I'm going to pull those fingers back as we're slicing. And every time I'm going to put that blade up against that knuckle, and I'm going to make sure that that blade is angled away, because if it's angled in, I'm going to cut myself. If it's angled away, it's impossible to do. And that's how I'm going to cut these slices here. And by keeping that tip down and the handle up, look at those slices aren't going anywhere. They're staying right there. And every time I'm using that finger as a guide finger, and I'm using that thumb to pull those fingers back, and look, that's how I get all those nice, beautiful, even slices. And you just continue until you get the whole length of the cucumber done. Let me go a little bit faster here, get this stuff done. Ow! No, just kidding. And I'll pull each end off. I got one little slice here. Look, I didn't cut all the way through. Can't use that guy. He's going to ruin the presentation. Now, that's all I'm going to do is just take a look. I'm just moving my hands, and I'm shifting this hand down, this hand up a little bit. And it's going to work just like shingling, like a deck of cards, like I like to say, except deck of cards can't stand up like this. And you can stretch these out to go pretty far, let me tell you. And you can see it's all staying right there, and then make sure I'm all in a perfect line. Now you can take and make like 3 of these, make a triangle on a platter. You can make a square, and like I said, just go ahead and fill that up with product too. That works out great. There's many different decorations that you can do with something like that. For right now, I'm going to put that on the side, and I'm going to do similar to what we just did with the thin slices, but now I'm just going to cut them thick. And these are really great for like a vegetable platter, crudité platter. And you can use a fork if you want to score the top of this, right? Just taking your fork tines and just pulling it down. That way it's going to leave a whole bunch of scores on it. People like to, do a little bit different of a presentation. Or you can use a channel knife, and you can cut channels down through it also. Or you can just use the tip of your French knife and just cut yourself a straight line. You see I went at an angle with that straight line, and I'm going at an angle, doing the straight line right next to it at the opposite angle. And what that's going to do is just cut a little strip there on top, another little decoration. You could continue all the way around. It's not really necessary. It's whatever you like. You the creator, you the master of your food art. Again, I'm going to use my finger. This time I'm going to cut thick slices because I want these to stand up on their own. And I definitely want to keep them in the same arrangement that they are. Like I keep stressing, that's very important. Don't mix up the slices. Always present your food the same way that it was originally intended. In other words, don't mix up the slices. So, and you can do it, you can jiggle these out, fan them out the same way we fan the other one. You can put these just in a straight row and also use those as borders. Here I'll go, that one's a little bit thinner, so I don't want to use him. And then go ahead and just pyramid these if you like. There's a lot of different ways you can do it, like I said. But I'm going to go ahead and pyramid them. Put another one right in front here. Let me turn this sideways so y'all can see that real good, because I'm going to do another row right next to it. And that would be like this here. So just like a deck of cards, I'm picking up the whole thing and just putting them into position. Really easy. I'm short one, but I think I can get one more from the end of that one to put here. Now you can see right in the center of this is where you could put like the yellow squash logs. You could put julienne carrots, for like a vegetable crudité like I was saying. You can arrange these in many different shapes, many different styles.